Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-monthly reading, so your mid-January reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope you're all well. I have pre-shuffled the cards and I have cleansed the space. So, but I will always like to just give them a little nudge, a little bit of a wake up. We'll start with the Universal Prophecy cards, and then we'll jump into the Psychic Tarot. Then we'll do some clarifiers with the Waite Smith, and then I'll ask the universe for and Spirit, Angels and Guides for blessings for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius. All right, let's jump straight in. Okay, thank you, Spirits, Angels and Guides, for the guided messages for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius. What do they need to know for the mid-monthly reading? Okay, I'm hearing get on with it. Okay, so if there's something you're putting off or not doing, or it's time to get on with it. Okay, love. For some of you, you're getting ready to move into love. Okay, it is safe to feel the splendor of love, let go of fear, and tell that special someone how you feel. Allow the truth of love to guide your heart and soul. So for some Sagittarians, and this isn't a love reading, but it's jumped straight in with love, is that you've got love coming in, okay? Or love is all around, so you may already be in that loving connection, and it's just going to get better, okay? It's just going to get better. I'm seeing a lot of red in the room, a lot of vibrational red energy, which is passion, okay? So it might be heating up for you, Sagittarius. So enjoy. All right, we'll delve deeper, we'll have a look, and we'll see what channel messages come in as well. Grief. Heartache has the ability to consume you. Forgiving is not forgetting, but finding a different way to deal with life. Okay, acknowledge and honor your feelings. I feel for some of you, if you're moving on, because this is what I'm being given, if you're moving on, you may have someone else coming back round from the past, which is not necessarily going to give you that grief, but is going to remind you of what still needs to be healed within you. Okay, and for some of you, this loving connection that's coming in is going to help you with that. Okay, let's see what else. Clarity. See the situation with open eyes. Use the truth to enlighten you and make wise choices about career and love. So that's obviously the spiritual focus for this reading for the mid-month of January for you guys, is it's love. There's a bit of healing to do. And there's also some career stuff, okay, so to do with work. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know, if those messages don't resonate with you, it doesn't mean this isn't your reading. It could be just, you know, stay to the end, because you're going to get some blessings too. And they may be definitely what you need to hear. All right, so let's see what else. Let's delve deeper. Thank you, Spirits, Angels and Guides. I love your supportive, loving guidance for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius. Yeah. So love, career, and healing. Let's see what comes up. Yeah. So you're being divinely guided at this time. For some of you, you are stepping out into love, into a loving relationship, or you've got a connection that's coming in. And it could be, you know, a long time coming. You might have been waiting years for this, and you suddenly are connecting with the right person. But I feel like someone's being divinely guided to you. So you're being sent somebody, and it is a divine connection. So there's definitely a loving bond between the two of you, and there could be a lot of passion, hence why I saw a lot of red, a lot of love and passion and physical attraction. Okay, but someone that's being sent, you know, divinely sent to you, could be you know, somebody that you've waited all this journey for. So it could be a soulmate connection. That's what I get with this card. So sometimes this means for me that it's a soulmate connection if it's connected to a love reference, or if any other cards, you know, to do with relationships and love and soulmates come up. So, you know, and if you think that's a fruit tree, so what is fruit? Fruit is abundance, it's love, it's, you know, the fruits of your labor as well, but this is to do with love. Okay, so open up your heart, be open to this connection, because if there is any grief to be, you know, acknowledged, and, you know, it comes up for a reason. Unfortunately, we do go through heartache, and sometimes we hold on to that, and that's only going to hold you back, and it might even stop you from allowing this loving connection to come in. But you will get the clarity. You will get the clarity, and you will see the truth, and it will enlighten you, and you'll be able to make the right decisions and choices. But I feel like, you know, with that connection, the clarity card's coming up for you for career as well. Yeah, the heart center, the heart chakra. So that's where everything attaches as a soul on a healing level, but it's also where everything releases. So it's time. It's time to take action. It's time to allow. I'm hearing the words allow. And if you allow someone to come into your life, it's going to allow the healing that's necessary. So that's a good strong indication that this is meant, this is being divinely sent to you and given to you to give you the opportunity to let things go and to release whatever it is that's still there for you, because you've got new beginnings. So this is a real, you know, the universe has really got some ideas and has a plan, you know, and sometimes our plan isn't what the universe has planned for us, but it happens in the way that it's meant to. Everything on this soul's journey is about divine timing and divine, you know, it happens when it's meant to, okay? You've got a new beginning coming in, so you're moving on, and you're moving on with love, okay? And I feel like some of you have been really taking the time to work on yourself, to work on love, and to work on, you know, every aspect of it. So you may have already been doing some healing, but it's just still a little bit that's coming up here that is giving you the opportunity to acknowledge it and honor it for what it is. You know, the past has happened. It's done. You know, we can't dwell on it, we can't hold on to it, because it's going to stop us from allowing this to come in. And I love the way the spirit, the way they've brought the cards down for you, is to jump into the good stuff first, you know, and not to say that this isn't good stuff. This is just, you know, and it will unfold in the way that it's meant to. These readings, you know, we don't choose what comes through. It's whatever you need to hear at this time, but it's also unfolding as it's meant to. And, you know, perhaps I was meant to say that because that's how life is. Things unfold as they're meant to, because it's divine timing. So with this connection and with whatever unfolds in the way that it does, it gives you the opportunity to really release and let go. Yes, there's been heartache, there's been heartbreak, okay? It hasn't been easy. For some of you, there's been a separation, and, you know, it's been a tough road, but you will come through it, because your passion is going to be ignited. So there's a real physical attraction with this new person that's coming in for some of you, many of you. I feel like Sagittarians are really ready for the good stuff, and perhaps they've played it safe, or they've been dealing with a lot, or you know, been waiting a while. But I'm hearing you're raring and ready to go. Yeah, and don't dwell on the past, because sometimes we can block that pathway of abundance by dwelling on what was, or the way things were, or the way things unfolded in a previous relationship or connection. And it can hold you back in really allowing this to unfold as it's meant to, and in such a good way. The universe, there you go. So the universe has your back. That's the World card. With regards to work, I feel like work's going to take off as well. So if you've been sitting and things haven't really been moving or happening, by the end of the month, things are really going to be shifting. And for some of you Sagittarians, it's going to be shifting in a different direction, whether you're stepping out more, whether you are stepping up more in your role. For some that have a business, you're going to be taking it to the next level, and I really like that. And this is where you're going to get the clarity. So for some of you Sagittarians, you may be going, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I know I need to be doing something, and nothing's working, or maybe, you know, nothing's shifting or changing, and it's like, it's not because, you know, Sagittarians aren't a lazy sign. They're not ones that will sit on their hands and not do anything. And for some of you, that may be, you know, making you feel a little bit frustrated, but you will get the clarity that you need by the end of this month, by the end of January, and you will realize, okay, well, that's what I need to do. And the universe is going to, you know, guide you with that, and certainly going to lead the way. So you get the clarity that you need with regards to career, but you're also moving forward with love. So two very strong areas. There's this little bit of, I say little, there's this little bit of grieving and grief and heartache and just acknowledgement. So there's a bit of trusting, perhaps trusting that you can have the happily ever after, you can feel, you know, the good stuff, because you're stepping into new beginnings. And this is a really, really strong reading. You have some really good major arcana cards here, which means major areas of your life are shifting and changing. That is career, that is love, that is new beginnings, and I really like it. But try not to get bogged down with the way things have been in the past. It's not the way things are going to be for you moving forward if you allow that. You've got victory and success. So with work, you've worked hard, okay? And perhaps you've, you know, maybe money hasn't been flowing in, or, you know, you've been having a little bit of a lower time. It's changing, okay? So I'm seeing for some of you or someone there, I'm seeing the 12th of Feb is going to be really significant with regards to work. 12th of Feb, but in a good way. And we'll get some more clarification. I've just asked them if I can put 3 more cards down just to see. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating, but you have got some decisions to make. I do feel for some of you are taking it in a totally different direction, something in a totally different direction, which can be a little bit unnerving, but you will know the right way to go. You will know the right decisions and choices, because you will listen to your intuition and go with what you trust and feel is right for you. Taking some time, I do feel for some of you, you may be taking some time away, and it's needed, because I think as everything picks up a gear, everything's going to happen quite quickly. You've got the 7 of what would be the 7 of Cups, the Triumphant card. You know, you can see this guy, he's on the horse, he's taking charge. So for some of you, the person that's coming in is going to, you know, perhaps it's a knight in shining armor. No, not gender specific, and you know, we have divine masculine and feminine in all of us, but I do get a sense of charging forward. And that's not just with love. I feel like things are going to shift quite rapidly with whatever it is regards to career and choices made within work and money, finances. So, you know, take it as it resonates, but you've got success. So you've got the 6 of Wands energy, the victory, success, yes, and time to celebrate. Okay, really good. I'm going to get some clarifiers with the Rider-Waite Smith. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides, for these beautiful messages for the sign of Sagittarius. Can we clarify the love and the heart center and the new beginnings for my beautiful Sagittarians? I've got a real musky, woody smell. So it's an earthy, woody smell. I don't know whether some of you are getting out into nature, and I can get a sense of, it's not a damp smell. It's more of just a real earthy, woody, lots of wood smells and stuff. That sounds really, it could be someone's scent or smell, or it could just be that you are getting out. You know, sometimes those masculine smells, and you know, these aren't gender specific, so it could be a patchouli or a sandalwood type smell, but I really like it. It's really earthy, it's really grounding, and I like the energy. So it could be to do with the person that's coming in, and they do not want me to put those 2 back, so I'm going to leave them there. Any others for this first row? With love and divine connection. No, keep going. All right, thank you. Yeah. And the new beginnings. All right, so we're going to do the ones that flipped over, and then we're going to do those ones. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So let's have a look. Yeah. So you've been taking that time out. In some ways, you've kept yourself in your own space. For some of you, you haven't been getting out there. And this is all going to change. This is all going to switch around. It's all going to change. You've done the deep healing. You've done the reflection time. And now it's time to bring the color back into your life. Yeah, you've gone through the heartache and loss. So there's confirmation there, the 3 of Swords, confirming the 3 card there of heartache and loss. It hasn't been easy. And, you know, you've done what needed to be done. You've done the healing. You've done the healing in order to let this love in. you know, and you've worked on yourself, working on the love of yourself, which is, you know, we have to fully, truly and deeply and unconditionally love ourselves before we can allow that to come in. And I do feel for some of you, this connection that could potentially come in for you, or you could allow in, will be that deep, true love connection as well. You've got a Page of Wands, and you are moving on into these new beginnings. It's going to be quite busy. So you've got the Seven of Swords alongside the new beginnings. So that's the Fool energy in traditional tarot, the new beginnings. So that's the Fool in the Rider-Waite. But it's a good card. You know, the Fool in the Rider-Waite is about to step off that cliff with the dog by its side and is not looking down where the feet are going. So there's a sense of trust, needing to trust that the pathway forward is the right one. And that can be a little bit daunting, and that can be what could potentially hold you back into that that space. But if you don't allow that, you know, and you embrace it and open up to that potential, then that's where everything sort of opens up for you. You know, you are going to be busy, because it is going to be, everything is going to be shifting and changing. I almost feel like there's a lot of shifts and changes happening at once, and that could be that this person comes in, that you move house, or you move something else changes, because there's a lot of decisions and choices to be made, and the universe is trusting that you're gonna make the right decision. So if it feels right, then it is right for you. You've got the Justice energy there. You've got the Three of Cups. I like it. Some of you are gonna know, okay, so this connection that's coming in, you're going to have a person in common. You're going to have somebody that is either, you're going to have this conversation with this person, this connection. You're going to suddenly realize you know someone. You both know the same person, or you've got someone or something in common, I'm hearing. You've got some Devil energy there, which for me is not negative. It is a reminder about old patterns, old beliefs, old ways of thinking, not to fall out of the good patterns. You've got yourself into some really, really good, you know, you've done some work on yourself, and you've got yourself into some really, really good, healthy patterns. I don't know what those patterns are. So it's asking you not to fall back into old ways, old beliefs, old ways of thinking. Surveying how far you've come. This month is going to be interesting for you. It's not all going to happen in the month of January. It's going to unfold. You know, this is mid-month, so mid-month to the end of January, you're going to start seeing things unfold, and you know, I'm going to be very interested to see what comes for the February reading. I haven't done those yet, but I'm about to. So interesting. All right, let's just clarify and have a look and get anything else with regards to these extra cards that I pulled. That's it. All right, thank you. Wow. Taking charge. Yes, I think that's the Triumphant card. I felt like the Divine and Spirit and and Source were taking charge of the cards just then, throwing these out. And I got the connection with the Triumph card. That's what you're doing. The universe is taking charge, because it's right underneath the universe card. So they've got a plan for you. They're taking charge. Doesn't mean you sit back as a passenger. You are certainly part of this. But they're hoping that you're going to do the necessary acknowledgement of whatever needs forgiving, whatever needs honor those feelings as they come up, so that you can heal from them. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. This is celebration. This is definitely celebration. Knight of Pentacles. It could be a Knight of Pentacles that comes in. I'm seeing it connected with the Triumphant card, the man on the horse. There's another man on the horse, and that is the Seven of Cups, but that is the Knight of Pentacles. So, and then you've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so this is definitely a really good, so whatever is shifting for you in love and career is going to be good. It's going to be good. It may be what you've been wanting to manifest, that perhaps your career or your job or your business isn't quite where you wanted it to be, and it's going to shift. you're going to be given the opportunities to shift it and make those all important movement choices and decisions with regards to it. And you've definitely got some shifts. So the universe is getting you to where you need to be, and this is your outcome. So this is the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. So you may have a Knight of Pentacles coming in. I'm hearing it's a like-minded soul. So someone that you really connect with on an intellectual level. They may, you have things in common. Possibly you've gone down a similar pathway. And I'm just going to hold on to this because there's a dog in the room that's just about to walk around, and I just didn't want my camera ending up on the floor. Alrighty, and yeah, to stop the flow of the reading. And you've got the Magician energy, you know, so that you're alchemizing. So I do feel that for me, that is, I'm hearing the words manifest. You've been manifesting. This could be someone that you have been manifesting, or that you've been working alongside the universe. And that's what happens when we manifest. We are working alongside the universe. They're guiding us, supporting us, and we're manifesting what we want. So I do feel that, you know, perhaps you've been waiting a little while for this to unfold, but it is coming, okay? And you're going to see some positive movement by the end of January, and it's just going to keep continuing. It's going to keep going. I almost want to jump straight into February now, because I want to know. But this is the mid-monthly, so we're going to just leave it there for now, and just ask for some blessings for you guys. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides. You are truly amazing. You are too, Sagittarius. Thank you for your super messages. Can we have some blessings for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius? Okay. Are you going to choose them, or am I going to choose them? I'm talking. With them. Keep going, thank you. Just keep going, Sagittarius. And we're coming to, those, thank you. How many do you have? Wow, you got 4 blessings, thank you. We'll take those. A blessing woven in truth. Have the courage to speak your truth, and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved knows where they stand. The truth will set both you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you, dear one. I feel like this is to do with that connection, to be open and honest and speak your truth, because it's to do with healing as well, and that's where the heavy burden will be lifted. So it could be that you need to be open and honest with this new connection, because I feel like you're going to have things in common. You're going to be able to share perhaps your story of what you've been through, and I feel like that's where you're going to see the connections, and you're going to see things that you have in common with this person. All right, let's have a look at the next one. A blessed heart. If you feel something is missing, look within and you will find it. What is your heart saying? Your heart is the gateway to your soul, and your soul is the eternal you. Know that, and know that you are free, protected, and blessed. Okay, and you are blessed regardless. Every experience enriches us and those around us in some way, regardless of what we achieve or don't achieve, do or don't do. All is a blessing in one form or another. Nothing is a mistake, for all serves a divine purpose. All is blessed. Yes. And the last one, the blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects of your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. feel free to comment down below if you wish to claim these beautiful blessings. And yeah, like, share, subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. So enjoy January. Enjoy. And I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Take care.